Hi everyone, this is Karthika, Faculty of Physics, working in SNS College of Technology. So in this session, I am going to explain about the natural resources in environmental sustainability. So here we can see about the natural resources, forest resources, dams and their benefits and problems. So first we'll see about natural resources. So this is nothing but any component of environment which has intrinsic value of its own is called as resources. So any component which can be transferred in a way such that it becomes more valuable and useful in terms as a resource. So here we can see renewable resources, that is nothing but it will be considered as a lifetime as long as they can have a capacity to renew, unless they are affected by the categorized or anthropogenic activities. So next, the non-renewable energy sources is nothing but groundwaters and minerals. So it's available only the infinite quantity and their rate of renewable is so slow that they are considered as a non-renewable. So if we go with continuous energy resources, that is example is solar energy, wind energy, and this will be available always, and extrinsic resources is nothing but a human skills. So here we can see the forest resources. So this is nothing but most important resource of the world, and apart from having high commercial importance, they have provide high environmental services also. So they act as a blanket on the surface of the earth. Nearly around 1/3 of the world land area was found to be forest, and 1/5 of the world forest were found in the Brazil, and 6 to 7% was in Canada and the USA. But the matter under high concern is the declination of forest cover year by year. So next one is uses of forest. So we can see in a commercial uses, that is provide timber, firewood, wood materials, resin, gum, non-edible oils, drugs, medicine, rubber, fibers, bamboos and many other important items. So ecological uses, the production of oxygen, that is photosynthesis process, that earth's lungs, it acts as the earth's lungs and reduce global warming. There is zinc for carbon dioxide and wildlife habitat, that is 7 million species in the tropical forest stay in the forest, and regulation of hydrological size that prevents surface runoff and grants ponds, that is 50 to 80% moisture, and soil conservation, that is hold soil particle tightly and prevent soil erosion and wind breaks, and pollution moderators absorbs toxic gases and purify air and reduces the noise pollutions too. So forest resources, here we can see the over exploitation of forest, that is a human being depend heavily on the forest for wood shelter, wood fuel and medicine, with growing civilization that is shooted up, resulting in large scale mining, road building and clearing of forest. So extensive use of charcoal, fuel wood, expansion of urban agriculture and industrial areas and overgrazing have led to the over exploitation and rapid degradation of forest. So in deforestation, we can see that is total forest area of the world in 19th century was 7,000 million hectares. In 1975, 2,900 mega hectares, and 2000 in 2,300 mega hectares. So the deforestation rate that in temperate countries are relatively moderate, but it is the alarming in tropical countries. It is estimated that in the next 60 years we would lose more than 90% of our tropical forest. So here we can see the Indian status, that is stabilized since 1982 with about 0.0% declaration per year between 1982 to 90. So during this period, it is estimated about 1.44 megahertz hectare land was brought under the afforestation. As per the NFP, we have a target of achieving 33% of forest area, but we have still only 19% of our land area that is deforested by forest. This is taken from the satellite data. So major causes of deforestation is nothing but fuel requirement, raw materials requirement, developmental projects, growing food needs, and overgrazing, that is shifting of cultivations too. So the mining is the process of removing ores from area which is very much below the ground level. Mining is done for the extraction of several minerals of metals like iron, magnesium, manganese, silver and gold. The minerals are specially found in the thick forest. So mining is a process of removing ores from the area. So it can be carried out in two ways, that is surface mining, underground mining, or subsurface mining. So the effects of underground mining on the forest reserves is comparatively less than that of surface mining. Relation between forest and climate change. So forest both influence and influenced by the climate change. They play an important role in carbon cycle, and the way we manage forest would significantly affect global warming. So forest that holds more than 50% of carbon that is stored in terrestrial, vegetarian and organic matters. Hence the deforestation contributes significantly to net emission of carbon dioxide into the atmosphere. And if it predicted global warming occurs, the impact on the forest is likely to be regionally varied, dramatic and long lasting. For example, 1919 storms in the Europe caused heavy damage to the forest and also to the trees outside the forest area. So here we can see the sum of dams, benefits and problems. So rivers valley project with big dams are considered to play a vital role in the development of country. So India has the large number of river valley projects that provides large scale employment of tribal people and increase the standard of living of them, then contribute for economic uplift and growth, help in checking food, generate electricity and reduce power and water shortage, provide irrigation water and provide drinking water to remote areas. So that promote navigation and fishery. Thank you.